In this video, I wanted to show how I created this castle and this walled town. But before that, I want to introduce you to the package that I have already released. In fact, this is a ready-made environment with tiles and buildings, as well as characters and effects, such as fog, rain, rays of light, fire, etc. Based on the package, I created 7 castles. The creation of one took me up to 5 minutes, taking into account the ready-made prefabs. There's no normal unit behavior system here, as I made the most banal aggro and patrol. To create characters, I recommend using Nav Mesh. With it, you will simply get the characters to avoid obstacles and not to be buggy like mine. Before starting the scene, you need to install Universal RP Cinemachine 2D Pixel Perfect in the package manager. Also replace the project settings from the package with the project settings of your project. Do this in a new project, otherwise it may break your package. Let's move on to creating a castle. First, we need to set up each building that will include the castle. It's pretty simple. Create an empty object. Call it Church. We create a facade and interior object under it. The facade will disappear, so add the fader script to it and the collider which our unit will come into contact with. Don't forget to check the triggered box so that the script works. We fill the interior with various objects. There are 2 ways to create an interior in a castle. The first is to make the interior inside your object. As I do it, that is, you need to set the pivot correctly and attach the facade disappearance script. The second is to set the place of the teleport in the second zone, where the interior will be built. I also have this script. I use it to teleport to dungeons. Having ready-made objects, I place them on the ground. In some places, I need to change the colliders so that the character can or cannot pass in certain places. It is desirable to make the game the way so that the main character is always visible. So we add disappearance to trees, walls, etc. Now I will try to create a town with defensive walls and towers. There will be a church in the center of the town, a stable below, taverns on the right, residence houses on the left, a pig farm, etc. Also, each castle has a dungeon. Creating walls and ground in the dungeon is based on tiles, and the tiles here are not simple. A large variety of walls, and different joints will require more time of yours. First, I create a dark space, after which I create a floor with various tiles. We select the walls and assemble our dungeon like a puzzle. we cover the light spaces with a half-dark tile. Do not forget to choose the object on the grid correctly. Do not confuse the walls and the ground in the hierarchy. Tiles can be combined with each other. For example, you can create holes in the walls or add niches, grates, vegetation. Next, add objects: statues, stones, mushrooms, light sources, carpets, chests, barrels, and so on. You can also add a darkness effect using a layer mask. Add some fog for atmosphere. Check how it works. Do not forget to specify the player's position before starting the scene. Using this package, you can create huge cities, castles, dungeons, mountains, etc. I hope this video helps you. Asset link is in the description.